Following the raid last week of a neo-Nazi terror cell operating in eastern Germany, it comes as no surprise to learn that the group had links to the intelligence services. The group, which called itself the National Socialist Underground, is accused of a number of brutal murders, allegedly shooting dead 9 immigrant street vendors, as well as a policewoman. They're also accused of carrying out bombings and a string of bank robberies, the last of which was shortly followed by the supposed suicide of 2 ringleaders of the gang. Their bodies were found last week in a burned-out caravan in the city of Eisenach. A third member reportedly gave herself up to police after attempting to destroy incriminating evidence by blowing up her flat. Investigators searching the ruined building found intelligence service documents suggesting the gang may have been working as moles for the German Secret Service. A video claiming responsibility for the murders was also discovered at the scene. Despite the discovery of bomb-making equipment and ties to a neo-Nazi group led by an intelligence service informant, the trio remained at large for a decade. An intelligence service operative was allegedly present at the internet cafe where an immigrant was apparently shot dead by the group in Kassel in 2006. Even detectives have expressed skepticism at the official version of events, asking why the 2 men killed themselves rather than trying to escape. They've also questioned the confession video, suggesting that due to its lack of new information, it could have been made back in 2007, but held back by the authorities and released now to direct the investigation. The group have been dubbed the Braune Armee Fraktion, the Brown Army Faction, named after the Red Army faction, the far left-wing terror group who committed multiple bombings and murders between the early 1970s and late 1990s. It's been confirmed that the RAF received financial and logistical support from the Stasi, East Germany's secret service, and the group's ringleaders, like the NSUs, also committed suicide in suspicious circumstances. The NSU bears all the hallmarks of an Operation Gladio-style intelligence service operation. Operation Gladio was a secret Europe-wide operation in which right-wing groups were funded, armed, and controlled by the intelligence services of various countries. The operation involved multiple murders and bombings, and is believed to include the massacre at Italy's Bologna train station in 1980, a bombing which killed 85 and wounded more than 200. The bombings were blamed on the far left as part of a campaign to discredit and repel the advance of communism into Europe. The purpose of such black intelligence operations is to rally the populace to the agenda of the state, justifying increased funding for the police and security apparatus and a ramping up of domestic security in the name of protecting civilians, even though innumerable innocent citizens have been killed during such operations.